have a passionate learner who believes she is the universe's favorite child. Libhu loves making friends and embracing new experiences, and our topic for today is from companion to discarded, the tragic fate of elderly animals. Please join me in welcoming contestant number 1915, Miss Libhu Bhandari.
Hello. How many of you would like to adopt this pet right here? Raise your hands. How many of you would like to adopt this pet?
All of us.
Now, how many of you would like to adopt this little friend here? I pretty much knew the answers. Now, let me take you all back to a moment in my life where something about my perspective totally changed. One day, I went back from my hostel to my home and I found my father sitting on the floor. He was playing with an old dog, scratching her ears. And I asked my dad, "Is this our dog? Have you adopted the dog?" And my dad said, "Yes." I got angry. Because for the past 20 years, all I've ever wanted is to have a pet. But just like all of us here, I'm scared of my mother and my father is scared of his wife. So we couldn't get a pet. So now that we've finally gotten the permission, why don't we get a cute little puppy? And my dad said something that I still remember. Because nobody is going to adopt this dog. How many of you here own a pet? Now imagine this. That dog, that pet who loves you the most in the world, cares for you, entertains you. Suddenly one day, that dog grows older. And from a cute little companion, it goes to a burden. This isn't just a thought experiment. This is happening every day. Let me tell you all a story about Bella. Bella spent 13 years of her life being the perfect family dog, fetching balls, wagging tails on the door, being the perfect dog. But one day, Bella couldn't run faster. So her owners took her to the shelter home, left her there, and never returned. Bella waited at the doorsteps for weeks, but they did not come back. Sadly, Bella's story isn't unique. This is the harsh reality of countless animals all around the world. Once cherished pets are left abandoned. And why? Because they are old. We live in a society where youth is often celebrated. It's fun, youth is energy, youth is colorful. But aging is often compared to inconvenience. There are thousands of dogs out there in shelter homes waiting for their owners to come back and take them home. I want to tell you a story of 𝐒𝐡i. 𝐒𝐡i right here is a dog that my father adopted. The first time I saw 𝐒𝐡i, I saw her just like an ordinary dog. But after living with her for months, I realized something. 𝐒𝐡i was kind, 𝐒𝐡i was patient, and the most important part, 𝐒𝐡i did not deserve to be discarded like that after years of her loyalty towards her owners. Adopting a senior pet isn't an act of pity. It's an act of recognizing that love does not fade away with time. It's an act of gratitude. We often do not realize the power an individual, a person holds in bringing the change in the society. There are thousands of dogs waiting in the shelter home for their second home and second chance, waiting for someone, and that someone could be you. We can change the narrative, we can flip the perspective. We can choose to bring that dog home and giving them the second chance of love. I urge you, let's not leave a loyal companion out there discarded just because they are old, just because they cannot run, and just because they cannot entertain you enough. Today, ladies and gentlemen, by my speech here, if I'm able to bring even 1% of change in your thought process or perspective, then I'll consider myself a winner. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Libhu. Now I again come up to our judges. Do we have any questions for Libhu? And by the way, I would adopt all these, both of them.
Okay.
Looks like all the questions were answered just in the speech. Judges, do we have any questions?
Congratulations, Libhu, for a fantastic speech.
Thank you so much, sir.
You have really used your props well. When you jumped on the stage with sheets, I thought, oh no, someone has written down this speech and come. But that was not the case. My question to you is, how as a society we should amplify this message across, not only for the pets but other adults also. Like, how should we bring the compassion and the love for those who needs, beyond, with those who are struggling with age, our beloved pets or maybe the elderlies, and with the country where most of the youth is leaving the country and most of the elderlies are going to stay back. How as a society we should bring that compassion and amplify that message?
Like I said earlier in my speech, we often do not realize the power a single person holds in bringing the change in the society. Awareness is the key. We often do not take that first step. We do not want to become that first person to bring the change in the society. So I think every individual here should have that mindset that I will be the first person to bring the change in the society. I'll play that role. I'll do that role of being the first person in bringing the change in the society. So I feel like first awareness is the key, and having the mindset that you could be the change. The next person sitting here could be the change. I think that is very important, second part.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Libhu, for being here.
Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech.